I'm convinced everybody then forgot the meaning of Glasnost. Everybody forgot what it meant to be transparent because everybody wanted to lie all the time. And when I mean everybody, I mean literally everybody. I mean the Chinese, the Mongolians, the Russians, the French, the Germans, the US, all everybody. The government, every single government out here lying. They're not revealing all the information about the aliens, JFK death, Elvis death, the coronavirus origin. These niggas don't want to talk. These niggas don't want to say nothing about what's going on in around the world. Cause it's like you like I just did, like I just blow it off and just said nigga just now. But that's how I feel. I'm so annoyed with everybody and everything with the freedom of speech and whatnot. Because it's like we're starting to not to have freedom of speech anymore. Freedom of speech is starting to go away. It's getting eroded out here with these dumb colored hair people, these TikTok users, these permanently online people on the internet. And I'm tired of it. I'm tired of TikTok. I'm tired of Twitter. I'm tired of Facebook. Tired of all these social medias that we got. It's time for people to start getting off of YouTube. You're so mad at YouTube and you're so mad at Google and Alphabet, then get the hell off of it. Go somewhere else. And if you can't go nowhere else, invent your own website. Make your own website. Use GoDaddy. Use whatever resources you gotta use and do what you gotta do. Because I'm mad. I'm upset. I'm like Drake right now. I'm literally upset right now. I'm literally molding because this is the world that I have to live in. This is the world that Generation Alpha has to live in. These crazy people out here. These crazy people out here that are just so annoying because they're so loud. It's like the vocal minority, essentially. The silent majority and the vocal minority. It's a silent majority, just like Trump. Speaking of Trump, we need to elect this man back in office. Because Joe Biden done fucked up. Joe Biden done messed up when it came to Afghanistan and the Middle East right now. Is we need a president that's hard and strict on China. We need a president that's hard and strict on North Korea. And they have balls. These people out here doing the same shit all day, every day. And I know that they on their grind set or whatever, but you gotta switch it up. You gotta do something different. You gotta get on your soapbox and speak your mind and not be afraid of getting canceled like I do. You gotta be unapologetically yourself. A lot of people out here don't do that shit. A lot of people out here just Care Bears essentially. They all love and hope and peace, but they don't wanna get hateful. They don't wanna succumb to the dark side. They don't wanna become Darth Bane out here. Well, I'm Darth Bane. I become my emotion. I'm not doing like Prophet of Zod in talking about logic and reason. I am totally emotion. I am all emotion, just like Rey is all Jedi. Okay. This logos ethos pacto shit, you know, logic, sense, and emotion. I'm not about logic. I'm not a Vulcan. I'm a human being with thoughts and feelings and emotion. Okay? So this is what I do. I'm about sense. If it fits, it sticks. If it makes sense, I go with it. You know. And I'm in trial and error. I'm used to doing it. I'm gonna keep doing it. If I see people out here that's complimented my drip, it's good. I'm gonna keep going up and higher and higher and higher and higher and higher to see how many compliments I'm gonna get. You know, game the system. People out here want to say, "Oh, logic and reason." Oh, it's not using it's not using the scientific method. Well, screw your scientific method. Screw everything. Screw all of your statistics and your numbers and all that crap. What we're doing right here is real emotion. Without emotion, we wouldn't have music, because most music is emotion. Without music, we wouldn't have without emotion, we wouldn't have Donda. Without love, we wouldn't have Certified Lover Boy. Without hate and anger and wrath and lust, we wouldn't have a lot of the things that we have today. So be happy that you got emotion. Cause a lot of people out here think emotion is just dumb and it's for the bird, but it really ain't. Shit, I'm emotional as fuck. That's what I am. I don't mind being me and embracing what makes me, what makes me primal. How did I get to becoming primal? How did I get to this point? So much has made me here. So much made me become this person that I am now. I don't believe in the old me and the new me because I'm the same person I always was. I didn't really change. I just adapted. I believe I held the same opinions that I had 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 years ago. They just started becoming more and more and more verbose, essentially. Like I just started doing things to make them better, but I didn't like completely change my opinion on it. Like when I say marriage is stupid, or when I say ageism is real, or when I say stuff like that, this is not a thing that recently just came to me. This is a thing I've been in my mind. Even if I didn't know what the word ageism was, I've never heard of it, or I've never heard of colorism or none of these things. I've always had these thoughts in my head. These thoughts have always been there about the state of the world and religion and politics and ideology and whatnot. Even before I came to know about it, I still kind of knew about it because it was just my intuition. It was my sense. It was my gut. My gut emotion told me. My gut feeling told me that. So yeah, my emotions is out here telling me things. I'm using my senses. I'm using my common sense. I'm going full Thomas Paine on all of y'all and using my common sense. And right now, common sense telling me that there is no glasnost. There is no transparency right now with the government. There is free speeches being eroded. Things like that. And how did I get to this point? Why am I saying this? Look all over. Go watch Dr. Cringe and watch all these YouTubers out here that talk about TikTok and whatnot that are just so cringe. All these cringe people right here on TikTok. Like look at all of these people that talk about it. Because if the burden of truth is really on you, I know I am telling you this. I should have the sources and whatnot to cite my sources in my big bibliography and whatnot. But really, if you're curious enough, I should say this: if you are curious enough, you would go seeking for the knowledge, the information, the resources you need to really learn about something, to really get your own opinion on something or your own knowledge on something. You would really would just learn, and you really would just have an open mind. But people out here got a problem, and I think society is diseased right now. I can see it. I can see they got a problem. I can see that there's just something that's wrong within the world right now. I can see the issue. I'm sensing it. I'm hearing it. I'm tasting it. I'm touching it. I'm using other senses because there's just something that's just not right. So I'm not understanding how people are this clueless, how people are this coy or this daft or this dumb, where they don't want to see the issue. They don't want to see the issue. They don't want to talk about the issue. They don't want to discuss the issue. It's like the monkeys. It's like see no evil, hear no evil, speak no evil. If you ain't willing to see it, hear it, and talk about it, then you just blind, deaf, and dumb on the issue.